Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is Let's Play MediEvil. Now, I talked about playing this a very long time ago, but I don't like to play games like this blind, so I needed to play through it. However, I got distracted by a lot of things, mainly the monolithic powerhouse that is Stardew Valley. I would say that distracted me more than anything else. But I have beaten the game, and this is it. Let's check out that intro.
In a time long ago, there lived in the kingdom of Gallowmere a sorcerer named Zarok. This arrogant, pitiless man hated his fellow citizens for their simple and peaceful ways. So he raised an army of demons and set out to take the realm for his own. The king's champion, Sir Daniel Fortescue, led the militia into battle against this unholy horde. Songs are still sung of how he spearheaded the charge deep into the accursed multitude, how demons fell before him like wheat before the scythe, and how at last, though mortally wounded, he destroyed the sorcerer utterly. Fortescue went down in history that day as the hero of Gallowmere, and a time of peace began, which was to last for 100 years. And then the sorcerer returned.
Simple enough plot. Although, if the hero is gone, who will protect us this time? Gotta love that 90s CG graininess. Not quite sure what in hell he did there. Weird ending. I have actually never, well, maybe when I originally played this, but I don't remember ever watching that full intro, so that was interesting. But I believe the evil sorcerer rode, and he took over a village, it seems. Yeah, this is MediEvil. It is a third-person action game made in 1998, so 19 years ago at this point. And I remember just really liking the style. It kind of reminded me of, like, Tim Burton. There weren't a lot of, like, non-askew angles. There wasn't a lot of symmetry, which is just different than a lot of design. Here we go. New game. Sir Daniel Fortescue has returned to life, kind of.
It has risen again. Sir Daniel Fortescue, see? The hero of Gallowmere who fell at the first charge. The fog of war and the shrouds of time conspire to turn the arrow fodder into the saviour of the day. But we knows better. Let it alone. Fate has given it a second chance. A chance to forget the ignoble truth. A chance to defeat Zarok and live up to the legend. We hopes it does well.
So yeah, they said that he was a hero. They said that he actually originally defeated the sorcerer. The truth is that he led the army and was instantly killed, and I'm guessing that his army took them out for him, but he was actually not part of the final battle. He's a fraud, really. It's not his fault. I'm sure he was a competent warrior. It's just he doesn't actually accomplish anything that the legends say he did. So let me just show you basic attacks. Right now I only have a single weapon, and that is my sword. So we got, basic sword strikes. Then you got charge, where I actually spin my entire torso around because I don't have flesh to bind me. Then if you hit forward, you get a running motion. You can also charge while running and swing while running. So that's that. Books give you various information. So they're telling me there's certain doors that are locked to me, and in order to get them open, I need to find, like, runes. You must be out of shape after 100 years laying on your back. Use the crypt to get your grip with your new lease on life. Also, design-wise, I like him. He has one eye because the other eye he got shot through with an arrow. I mean, I don't know after 100 years why one eye would still be there, but it seems to be some magic as a foot. And he also has no jaws, so he can't really talk. Let's go over here. We got throwing daggers, so that is my second weapon. You see that little green thing around me? That is actually a targeting reticle. If there's an enemy that I can hit or an object that I can hit, it'll go, and then I can throw a knife at him. So we got knife throw. And then we got charge attack. I think all weapons have a charge attack. That one throws 3 knives simultaneously. So here, we have a life bottle. This is essentially an extra life. It will, it's an extra life bar, I guess. If I fall down a death pit, of which there are many in this game, I won't actually die as long as I have 1 life bar. Or bottle. That's the star rune. Feel free to have a paddle in the shallow water, but don't be too tempted to go for a swim. Buoyancy can be a problem from those of a dead disposition. So, this type of water, fine. Deeper water will instantly kill me. He cannot swim. Also, you notice the thing left me? It's because it locked onto this item. Shields. First, let me see what this is. Any treasure that you find will go into your coin score displayed on the right. And then I can use goblin merchants to dye things. So shields protect you from all damage as long as you're hitting guard. However, they have a life bar and will break once they get to 0. This one has 150 life. In addition, you can block while running, and doing so... Actually, I guess I don't have the move yet. Well, later on I'll be able to do something while doing this, but you can run and block and get through certain environmental hazards that way. Now, I picked up a rune. So now I can proceed over here. Track down Zarok by retracing his diabolical odyssey through Gallowmere. You can spot the exits in the area by looking out for shrinking tails of magical slime. Okay. So this stuff, the green stuff, is actually an indication that my true foe has been here. Now, there's actually more to this stage, and I will come back here eventually. But, you know, not now. And saving to my virtual memory card. So, just looking at my old save file from when I played this, it looks like this game took me about 8 hours to beat. It'll hopefully take me less now that I'm practiced. But I also didn't get the best ending, which you need... there's these chalices around each stage. Getting one is essentially beating the stage perfectly. I need to find all of them to get the best ending. Here. 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 Yep. There we are. There's a bunch of creepy hands wandering around. They're pretty harmless. Welcome back to your beloved Gallowmere. The stinking dead have risen up to dance with the lifeless living. And they want to do it all over your dead body. This is the crypt that you saw in the cutscene. This is my crypt. It's a graveyard leading to me. We got a zombie. We got a few zombies. I just target them with my knives before they get to me. Next zombie I see is gonna get a nice surprise. Oh, not all of those hit him. Let's switch to my sword. So we got a nice little whack, whack, whack. Now you notice each time one of them dies, pink little soul essences fly away from them, and they're actually going into that cup. There's a cup thing that says 25% right now. When that is full, I have to find the physical cup on the map, known as the chalice, and I can then collect it. And that is what I'm saying. I need all of those. There's one every stage, except for Dan's crypt. This is how you heal. I need to go on a rant about those healing fountains, by the way, but I'll do that later. Yeah. So I want to perfectly complete each stage. I don't need to perfectly complete each stage the first time out. In fact, there might be one or two stages where you can't complete them perfectly the first time. I don't know, though. If you don't have the proper item in any case. But ideally, complete them perfectly the first time. We got the Chaos Room. Rah, rah! Like a scythe through wheat, I shall cut the dead down. There is the chalice. And you can actually see the pink things did physically fly to it, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, can't go that way apparently. The camera is also a little bit of an issue here. You can't always turn it. Like right now I can't turn it, but then it turns when I... Oh, it's weird. I'll manage it the best I can. Here's a light little puzzle. Alright, the object here is the chalice. Every time you dispatch an enemy, the chalice fills a little bit more. This is nothing that I haven't told you. Once the chalice is full, it is yours to collect, and you'll be worthy of visiting the Sacred Hall of Heroes to claim a prize. There is a chalice to be found in every region of Gallowmere. They are all hidden or well guarded. Only a true hero will collect the full set. But right now, it is incorporeal and rather large and floating. Yeah, it's a very light puzzle. The angel is now looking over here. I don't think anything gets unlocked this way, though. There's no gate, right? Yeah, at least not a gate that's going to open by the angel. The living world lies beyond these skull gates. The master of the hilltop mausoleum, the stained glass demon, has possessed the skull key. I'm assuming that is something I wish to acquire. Any zombies here? Yeah, there's some zombies here. And wacko. I do wish there was like a bit of an easier system for changing weapons, because you have to go to the menu each time. But, you know, it's not too big of a deal. So there's a few more zombies remaining, it looks like. Oh, it's probably all. Here. Yeah. Chalice can now be collected. You don't need to kill every enemy on the stage. Sometimes you do, but you don't always need to kill every enemy on the stage in order to get the Chalice. You just need to kill enough. I do believe I spied with my little eye a life bottle. So I'm going to want to go back and collect that. None of this. What is that? Oh, is that just a hand? It looked weird. Get some gold. Now, you notice I have a finite number of knives. I don't believe you ever find ammo anywhere, but I can buy more knives with gold. But let me go back to the Chalice before I get too far out. I'm just, like, completing the stage at this point. Yeah. Under what method do those actual coffins rise? Here. I think I got a little bit turned around. Oh, are you a goblin merchant? He thinks you probably are. Or gargoyle merchant, rather. So, yeah, I can buy throwing daggers. Might as well. I'm shopping here. It's Black Friday. You can't do this to me. It actually is Black Friday. No, it's not. It's Cyber Monday. What am I talking about? Black Friday is come and gone. Cyber Monday, the better version. Actually got 203's Christmas present today. With a nice Cyber Monday discount. I'd say what it is, but on the extremely unlikely possibility that she watches this before Christmas. I don't want to say, but she doesn't really watch my videos, so... Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. I want to get back to where the Chalice is, but I'm actually a little bit confused as to where I am. And the camera is so not helping me. Falling down here would be bad. Oh, don't forget to pick up the Chalice. They're giving me it. I would love to, but I'm confused, and I don't know where I am because the camera's being a jerk. This is the way out, so we don't want to go there. I do like that they gave you the visual representation of the exit, because otherwise you might just leave a stage before you want to. And there's no other stage where they're going to warn you, don't forget the Chalice. They're just going to have you leave and be done. This is how I get turned around, by walking in a literal circle. Camera, come on. Come on, camera. There we go. Good boy. Good spot. It's up here, isn't it? Yes. No? Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay. Boot. So I just need the angel to be facing the correct direction. However, this direction, I think, will open this gate. There's probably cool things here. This is probably how you get the life bottle, I would assume. Yep. Boom, boom, boom! Life bottles are the most important item in this game, I would say. Well, maybe that's not true. But maybe it is. Here. Alright. Baby, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. You open up the gates and I need you to, baby. There we go. My first Chalice has been acquired. Now I just need to run all the way to the end of the stage.
You head softly. Zarok awaits beyond these gates. The master meets with the demon from the mausoleum, hatching plots of purest evil. Forgotten nobodies would be wise to make themselves scarce.
Well, if I see any forgotten nobodies, I'll make sure to tell them to make themselves scarce, you stupid gargoyle phase. I'm famous. This whole place is dedicated to me. You see the name on the gate? I ain't forgotten. Just don't tell them the truth, please. I'm sorry for being arrogant.
Welcome to the Hall of Heroes, where the bravest warriors from history spend eternity, feasting, singing, and arm wrestling. If they think you're worthy enough, you may be able to persuade them to give you a new weapon.
Alright. The Hall of Heroes. To pay homage to the heroes, stand in front of their designated statue and await spiritual guidance. Looks like that'd be right here. You're glowing. Yeah, here.
Captain Fortescue, it's me, Canny Tim. Does the battle go well? I wish I could fight at your side again, sir. But hold, you could take my crossbow. It's got rapid fire and it can ricochet the darts off walls to shoot around corners. I used it at the Battle of Gallowmere. After you were slain, I shot Zarok's champion, Lord Kardok. A clean kill through the eye at some 1,000 yards.
I'll take it.
Not that there's anything clever about shooting someone in the eye, sir. Oh, goodbye, sir.
Looks like the first hero was Daniel Squire and got his chance to be here because he killed a high-ranking official with this very crossbow, which is now mine. It is better than the throwing knives. In fact, the throwing knives are terrible, and I virtually never use them unless forced to. There might be one or two circumstances where I need a ranged weapon. I don't have any ammo for this. I can't think of any other reason I would need that. Note, this is my statue. It doesn't yet exist. It is incorporeal, but perhaps if I prove myself. And we got this guy who seems to have a gigantic hammer. And let's see. He seems to have some sort of sword. And let's go up the stairs. The stairs aren't real. They're filled with tricks. Wow. Only when you are truly worthy as a hero will you be able to ascend to the higher level of this hall. When you have paid homage to all of the heroes in the lower hall, the ghostly staircase will become solid. That's what that's about. I got my first weapon without a doubt. Look at my head just bobbling everywhere. Little bobblehead. Alright, but it's time to leave. I believe there are 20 chalices. 19 to go. The fog of war dissipates, and my goal becomes clear. So I'm sorry to make the video this short, but I also, I like to try to keep the first one a little bit short. So yeah, next time I will be going to the cemetery, but for now, I am done. I have to say, looking through YouTube, there aren't a lot of good Let's Plays of this. In fact, I found like 3 Let's Plays that were literally someone pointing their camera at the television. So I hope you'll join me again in my quest to prove myself. And thank you to all my patron supporters who have made me feel like a hero that is worthy of being entombed in a mausoleum with a big thing that says CrossKnights, covered in zombies that actually work for me, and guard against trespassers. I'd kind of be a villain at that point, though, wouldn't I? It'd be kind of cool to have some guard zombies, though. Like, not like murderous guard zombies, just like they'd rise up and scare people, and if they weren't scared, they'd kind of just, like, touch them. Be gross. They'd smell bad. That's my dream for when I die. Alas. See you next time.